Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are good and doing well. So, in this lecture, we will discuss one more interview question, that is how to add associations to an existing Rails model without breaking its data. Okay, and the scenario for this question was like, let's say I have a Rails application, and in that Rails application, I have a post model. Okay, and that post model has attributes like title, description, and cover image. Okay, and I have thousands of posts stored into my database, and posts are like self-help posts, motivational posts, crime posts, or scientific and technical posts, and so on. Okay, so all posts has some category, but there is no category defined in the database. Okay, but after having thousands of posts, now I'm facing difficulties to categorize them, like which post belong to which category or which genre. Okay, so what I need to do now, that I have to categorize each post. So I need an association between post and its genre, like which post belongs to which genre. Okay, so I decided to add a association into my Rails application from the post. Okay, so what will be the best approach for this? Okay, so we know that we can have foreign key constraint to maintain the parent child relationship in the Rails application. Okay, but uh, it is fine if we are implementing this foreign key association from the beginning, or we have parent model already and then we are adding child model to it is easy. But if we have child model already present and later on we have to add parent model, because it might be possible that initially requirements are not clear, so you might need the parent model after adding those child models first. Okay, so how can you do that? Okay, so I asked that question and the candidate answered that we can add references. I mean, we can generate a migration and we can add references to that column, and it will create the foreign key constraint between the post and the journal model. Okay, but there was some flaw. So however, the answer he answered that we can add foreign key constraint, that is fine, but with existing data it will fail. Okay, let me show you how. So first go to the as any dummy Rails application, and in the dummy Rails application you can see that I have tables like session, users. Okay, now what I need to do, let's say we have a post model already. Okay, so let's create the post model. So Rails G model post. Okay, and add attributes like title, description, okay, and cover image. Okay, and generate this migration. Now go to the seed file. Okay, and in the seed, what we need to do, we need to add some dummy post, like let's say 100 or times do I, and here what we need to do, post dot create. Okay, and then title, let's say post number, and then let's say I plus 1. Description, let's say it must be pending. Okay, and save it. And now let's go to the terminal, run the Rails migration. Rails db migrate. Okay, and then run Rails db seed. Okay, now open the Rails console. Okay, and if you load post dot count, you will see we have 100 post, and let's say post dot all. Okay, so you will see that these are the records. Okay, and we can see all the records available in the database with the post. Now we need to define some journal for the existing posts. Okay, so here is the scene that we have child model created already, but later we realized that we need some parent model for this as well. Okay, so how we can add that? So let's add Rails G model genre. Okay, and let's add a name here. Okay, and now what you need to do, Rails db migrate. Okay, so you will do this migration, and if you go to the schema, now what you have post, you have genre. But Now let's define the association. So go to the model here. What you can do, let's say belongs to genre. No, not edit right now, we will edit after adding the field. Okay, and you have this genre which has many posts. For example, has many posts. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to add foreign key of genre model, I mean the genre id as a foreign key into the post model. Okay, so let's generate another migration. So rails g migration, add genre to posts. Okay, and here what you need to do, genre differences. Okay, and when you open this migration, you will see this migration something like go to the project and see. So you will see something like that: add references, posts, genre, null, false, foreign key, true. Okay, so this is the usual approach that we do, that we will add a referential integrity between the post model and genre model. Okay, so this is like add references, post, genre, null, false, foreign key, true. Now what we need to do, run the migration. So Rails DB migrate. Here the problem you will see that it is foreign key constraint violation here. So you can see constraint exception, not null constraint failed, post dot gener id. Why? Because we are adding parent model later, but we already have thousands of or hundreds of records available in the child model. Okay, and foreign key constraint is suggesting that parent model's primary key must be stored as a foreign key into the child model, and it should not be null. Okay, so foreign key constraint must be satisfying the not null constraint. Okay, but here we already have the post model. So what we can do, that here we can make it a two-step approach. Okay, two-step approach means first we can add only genre id attribute in the post model, so that we have some attribute, and do not add it as a foreign key, just add it as an integer. Okay, so in that case you can just have that. Okay, so let's do that. So here what we can do, instead of doing this, what we can do, let's comment this out, and here add column posts, and then genre id, and it must be integer. Okay, so and this way what you are doing, that you are just adding an integer attribute into the post model. Okay, so this is, there is no foreign key constraint we are mentioning it. Okay, and what we can do here as well, that we can add it as an index. Okay, so let's add it as index. So add index and then posts. Okay, and which is for the key genre id, genre id. Okay, now let's run this migration. So rails db migrate. So we added this migration and it worked successfully. Now look, go to the schema.rb, and in the post model you will see that we have added genre id as the integer, and we added index as well. So index genre id name index post on genre id. Okay, now what we need to do, sorry, now what we need to do, we need to create one genre. Okay, and then we need to assign its id to all existing posts. Okay, now go to the post model first and add belongs to genre, belongs to genre. Okay, and one more thing, having association is not necessary for having foreign key constraint. Okay, you just need the primary key of parent model into child model. Okay, and that way you can implement the association. But to satisfy the foreign key constraint, it must be set as not null false. Okay, but right now we already have the child model, and later we are adding the parent model. So what we need to do now, that we added first migration to add the genre id into the post. Now go to the seed file. Okay, and what you can do here, let's say genre.create, and then let's say name, let's say default genre. Okay, so copy this, save this, and go to the terminal, open the rails console. Okay, and here what we can do, genre.create name. Okay, so now we have one default genre, and now we need to assign its id to all existing posts. Okay, so what we can do, uh, say post dot where genre id is nil dot update all genre id as since this is the first genre, so its id will be 1, so genre id 1 and updated it at time dot now or time dot current. Okay, and when you do this, sorry, there is some typo in this current, time dot current. Okay, and run this, so you can see now all posts have some genre id. Okay, so what we can see here that let's say post dot plug genre id, genre id. So you can see all post has genre id 1. Now we can turn this genre id into the foreign key. Okay, but how we can do that? So we need to generate another migration, and in that migration what we need to do that first add a foreign key. So let's generate another migration and name it like, let's say, add foreign key to posts rails g migration, add foreign key to posts. Okay, and in this migration we need to update something. So first open this migration. Okay, and in this change method what we need to do first that add foreign key, add foreign key, and this foreign key must be posts and model name is geners. Okay, and then change column null from the table posts. Okay, and then genre id, okay, and false. Okay, so this will be the migration. Now, why we need to turn this genre ID into the foreign key? Okay, because we want to implement the foreign key constraint between genre and post. Okay, but what we did here that here we only added the genre ID as an integer. Okay, but it is possible that even you added this genre ids, I mean the primary key of genre model, into the post. You can create post without having a genre id. Okay, you just need to do one thing here that in the genre sorry, in the post you just need to define belongs to genre optional true. Okay, so what we are doing here that we are adding foreign key into the post from the genres model, and we are changing the default column null of genre id from false. Okay, so save this and run the migration. Rails tv migrate. Okay, now you edit this and go to the schema.rb now. Okay, you can see here that it has been changed from genre id null false. Okay, so now it cannot be false. So this is how you can implement the foreign key constraint between existing association. So remember one thing that whenever you have child model and its number of records already in the database, and then you realize that you need some parent model and you want to associate it with each other, and you want to implement the foreign key constraints, first add an integer field with the parent model's primary key into your child model, then populate a few of the records and then turn it into the foreign key constraint. Okay, and then later you can update all the default default value of your foreign key into the records. Okay, so this is how it should be done. Okay, so never try to go to add a reference directly. It will cause an issue and it will violate the foreign key constraint. But if you do it in two step, you will never get that violation, and that will be smoother for you, and that will be a very easier implementation without even breaking the data and existing process. Okay, so you can smoothly do it like that. Okay, so this is what this is what the answer of this question expect. Okay, so let me tell you the question again that how to add associations to an existing rails model without breaking data. Okay, and you can also consider it like how to add foreign key constraint into an existing model with new model without breaking the data. Okay, so that the question and its explanation. So I hope you like that. In the next lecture we will meet with another scenario based question. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, stay safe.